Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. Doug's in the house, and we are on air. What we're doing today is what Doug has done today is ground back all the metal that we cut from the wheel opening, the toolboxes, and the other wheel opening. And the reason
he did an awesome job.
He did an awesome job. You're going to have to let me get to that. What I'm going to say is, he did a good job cutting it back, and the reason being is he didn't hack it all up and make a mess out of it. He just got it back far enough that I can weld it to the square stock. When I went on the inside of the vehicle, if you can remember, I tacked it on from the inside. When I ran the plasma cutter around, I left a little bit of a lip there. That lip all had to come off, and that's what Doug has taken off all the way around everything, and so I can do something, so I can weld that to it. I couldn't weld it before because it had that much of a lip hanging over. And like Doug said, he did a good job. He did. It's hard to find sometimes somebody knows what they're doing with the grinder, and Doug's come a long ways. Have you, Dougie?
Yeah, sure have.
What was I saying now? So what's going to happen today is I'm going to come along here and tack weld that in place again, because we've ground 90% of it off. It's still stuck there a little bit. We're going to make a wheel lip and a front bumper that comes around to the grille. We'll talk about the window here after a little bit, but that's what we're going to do. So first I'm going to weld this up, tack this up good in place, because this is going to have to be welded continuously all the way around, but I don't want to connect anything to it yet until I tack it good. So I'm going to tack it right now. I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to use Doug's hand after I tack it up. What I'm going to look for Doug to do, he's got a piece of square stock in the roller already. He's rolled me a piece for the wheel opening already. He's rolled me this already. This is going to be he rolled this already. This is going to be our wheel lip, I guess. How about I tack that on? You hold it for a sec, Doug, just stick with me for a minute, and then we'll put that on together, and then I'll let you roll that piece. But right now I'm going to weld the metal back to the lip. So we're going to make a wheel lip and a front bumper, all within the hour. Go. Gotta get my helmet on first. It's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. Praying for all the people that got traumatized with all the water. It's the wrong way around that. Just going to spot it all the way around for now. So the wheel lip is connected back on. It's not coming off now. We got it really zonked on there good now. That's going to have to be welded all the way along there really nicely. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a wheel lip. All right, Douglas. All right, we're going to make a wheel lip. And what's going to happen is we're going to stick this on. We're going to cut it where I think I want to cut it. No, we're going to bring it down. Come down. Right even. Let's open that. You can open yours up a little bit, can't you? Or let's just, does it fit there even? Yeah, I don't want you to burn yourself or anything. That fits pretty good. So we're basically even with what, I basically could weld that on there like that. Would look fine, wouldn't it?
With no gap in it?
Yeah, with no gap. So I was thinking about pulling it out and put a little bit of gap on it. Do you like that, sweetheart? Well, that's what I was thinking about doing, is taking this, tacking it at the bottom, pulling the top out a little bit, and then run a piece of metal from the top of this into the truck. That's what I was thinking. But with that on there like that, what do you think?
I like it.
It would make a lot less. You like it like that? You like it like that? Makes it easier.
Sure does.
It just keeps the sleekness.
I gotta make up my mind whether. And it makes it easier for welding all the way around. I have, instead of welding the piece on top and the piece out to this, if I pull it like this, then I gotta make a piece of metal goes into the truck, out to the square stock, and plus weld that thing in there. If I do this, like it? All right, Jolene has made up my mind. Let's tack that on, Douglas. So I've changed my mind just like that. And it makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier. Turn that on. I just want to make sure that she's even all the way around, Doug, that's it. And we can do that by, let's just pull that down. No, let's pull it come my way a little bit. What do you think? I think your bend's perfect, eh?
It was perfect that time. Perfect thing to do.
All right. I'm gonna weld it on here, Doug. I think yours is pretty good, so I'm just gonna go along with your side. Pushing in good. Tight, is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good there, yeah.
Sweet.
Here, Doug, you want to stick on nail this one here. All right. I want you to, no, it fits pretty good. So just stick with me for a second. Well, you don't stick with me at all. I got this, Doug. If you want to pull that out just to bring it up to about there. A little bit. Can you pull it out just to, no, just pull it just a little bit further. Just a little bit further, yeah. Just leave right there for a minute.
Yeah.
Put it in a little bit. I think we.
Yeah.
Did I get you?
Don't
I
worry
did.
about it. It's all good.
Push it in. Push it in. Like pull this way. Just want tight here.
Okay. I'm pushing it in.
Get tight in here on the guns. You push it in. Push it in a little further. Hold on to it. Watch your eyes. Now,
What about that one?
I want you to push it out a little bit. We're good right here, just a minute. I got this one right here. Let me weld this one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna weld this one. That feels good right there, Doug. See right there, buddy. Good.
Excellent.
That's a big wheel lip. But we're 92.5 wide, so we'll be by 3/4 and 3/4. We'll be another 1.5 inch wide, another 1.5 inch wider. So we'll be. There you go. Now that now, would you? You're allowed to roll that piece, Doug.
Excellent.
And what I want is a piece. You're going to have to check it, but I'm going to want a piece to fit this. I want two pieces actually to fit this kind of shape right here, and we'll put the bumper on it. I'm going to weld on some of this, cut that piece off, and then we'll do that. So if you'll roll a piece, you know, somewhere as close to that, and then bring it over and try it,
Yep.
and then we'll go from there.
Sure thing.
What I'm going to do now, I guess it was a good idea what Jolene said, and the reason being is now I can just weld the square stock to the square stock and not have so much welding to do. It's not like we haven't got enough to do now to do more, but I'm just going to knock this on. Getting too close. This would be a nice bunch of welding for Jolene. The reason I say that, because there's lots of it. Now we'll just cut that. Don't want to get anything too hot. No, I don't. I'm going to cut that off. I've got this metal on here. We're down a little bit, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Let's bring this welder head a little bit for a second. Hopefully I can get far enough head here to weld this. I have a spot here on the grill where it did not weld it. I'm gonna finish it. Alrighty. And I'll have to make this part here the same all the way. Would be nice. Try it. Nope, can't get my welder in there. I'm gonna pull this off. Try it, Doug.
Just a little bit more, man. Not a whole lot. Yeah. Close, man.
Yeah, we need a little bit more. Put your piece in there. Just put it up against the. Yep. Okay. I'm going to cut the bottom of the truck off. I want to thank everybody for coming back. We appreciate it. We always do. It's a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia today. It really is. Not as beautiful as Jolene, but it's beautiful. We're going to have two pieces of square stock going across here, one for the bottom, one for the top, and then we'll measure, make the same distance, and we'll cut a piece of metal out of the metal that we messed up to put on a bumper. Let's cut this off. How do I want to cut that off? I want to get that nice and square. Stop it. Stop it. That was overhang of metal here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut it off by running the blade along the edge of the metal, like the edge of this square stock down here. Run the blade along that. Hopefully I can get it cut straight with any luck at all. Where did I put the blades? I thought I put them right there. Well, I guess I didn't. So I'll just get a couple more. That's all I'll do. That's not the one I want. Doug's used that roller quite a bit, and it's hard to believe. We were talking about it this morning. There's not many tools that have been used to build this truck. Not many. Just the right amount. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get that. See what happens. Nope, not up there yet. Let's cut some more. That feels good. Nope, gotta come back some. Good thing to do. I think it would be easy, but it's not. Just trying to flush that off with the bottom without looking at it. And chewed that grinder disc up quite quick. Did not have enough flat stock to do this piece, that piece, in the front window. I did the other side exactly like I did this side exactly like I did that side, but on this side where I've put that piece on and I cut a little bit out of it, I took it off and I put a 3-inch piece there in place of the 2-inch because of the difference, and I'm going to be straightening this out with that. And I've had different thoughts about it, but I'm sure it will work after a while. We've got 5 inches of material of all the way around, 5 inches of material. Here I have 6, but I'm probably only going to use 3 maybe 3.5. So there's only going to be 3.5 used of this, 3.5 used of this. It's all going to be welded down here, so it's flexed off so you can't tell. So what I'm doing is I'm putting more material on than I need to cut my window shape. Have not got the metal, so we're heading on to a new direction. Down here just a little bit, just a little bit. Feels good. Nice and tight and right. Clean it off. Very sharp. Now what's going to happen is, once I get the square stop put on there, then I can do the exact same thing that I'm doing here. Weld it together all the way along. Don't know if I'm going to do all of it, but we'll do most of it. Let's push this back. Get this one cut off. Make it look like something. We'll leave it a little long for now. We'll leave it a little long for now. Take a little bit off it. There. Good. So I guess that's going to be our wheel lip. Huh. Pretty. Come on, Doug. Come on in. Let's check out your handiwork.
I'm very aggressive on these bends sometimes, man.
You're aggressive?
Sometimes, yes, a bit sometimes.
Okay, that's going to work.
That's not bad. That's the one I just did. That's right against the at the bottom, right?
I want you to put in, just do a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
I'm not good at it a little bit more. I'll give her a try. Yeah, this one needs a whole lot more then.
Just going to wipe this off. We're going to have some clamps ready. We could probably bend that around, Doug, if we want to. Just give one more shot, seeing where you're there.
Okay.
And then we're going to do one more after that. I'm going to knock off these heads so it's not going to stand up on us. Knock that head off. Actually, I'm going to turn the welder on for a second. I'm going to knock it on from the bottom. When I grind that all off, I don't want that metal to pull off. So let's give it a shot on the bottom so it stays. That's basically what I want to do. I'll do a couple more welds while Ducky's doing his thing.
Ta-da!
He's back. We'll just take and try that on. All right, I'm all right with that. Just wondering what we're going to do underneath the grill. I'm just wondering if we're going to run that right around. We might just run it right around run this right around, Doug. What if I bring that in there? Can you be able to pull that around?
Pulled right in tight. You want this
That's pulled right in tight. Now, Yeah, we might as well run that right around on the front of that. May as well. Let's get some clamps and rock and roll this bad boy on here. I'm gonna clamp this one on here, Doug. Let me do this one here first.
All right, I'll let you just come around and I'll squeeze it together.
No. Let me have some.
No.
Let me have it. Let it come out.
No.
Yes, please.
Stubborn.
Let go of it. I'm going to cut this so it fits. I gotta cut this so it fits. Just let it down. Now, let me clamp it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta knock this off first. Let me clamp it on this end here first, and then we can start bringing it around. Let me get the. Push it my way. I just got to knock off a little bit of weld here, get it in tight. No, pull it out. Thank you. Texaco. I'm gonna pull it back. I'll be with you here in a second, Doug. I'll be with you here in a second. Clamped, geared up right. All right. Gotta come up. All right, just pry it up some. A little bit harder. Put it up a little bit. Stop a little bit. Yeah. Don't know if I need to go that hard or not. Feels good. Feels good. Now we're just going to clamp it, I guess.
Okay.
You have any C clamps out there at all?
I have one there. Two
here. There's more somewhere. I'm holding that brake on. There's one right here. Just want to hold it for a sec, Doug. Just hold that piece. Maybe pull it in or something. Maybe we'll do this little bit, this distance, and then we'll. Just pull it up a little bit.
Right, hitting right here. Yeah, I can't go over there. It's hitting right there.
What's that?
It's just these will start.
Yeah, it's got to go underneath that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's no problem.
It's a little lower then.
We're gonna have to cut that off, and the reason being is we can't go past this metal.
Okay.
So we'll have to cut it off there somewhere.
Awesome.
Or maybe we should probably cut it off in the center. Make it the same. I think that's what we'll do. Alrighty. I'll tack this on from here, and then I'll run up there. If you want to grab another one, you want to put that on there, don't you?
Come up.
Nope, you're fine. Nope. We're an inch and it's 3/4 inch, right? So we're down just a little bit. Nice. Gonna pop off on me. Want it flush all the way back. that to fall off. All right.
All right, I wonder how far away I am here.
Oh, you already got another one done.
I'm good stuff, man. I'm the best.
Sheesh.
I don't know what you're doing.
I gotta get one tacked on, and then we're gonna make another one.
All
This
right,
this one needs more.
Yeah.
Because this one's coming up, and we're going to do a bumper. I don't know that far, 6 inches, probably
Yeah.
8 inches, something like that.
Good, yeah.
That's good that you need more. I'll weld that on.
Excellent.
And what I'll do is I'll probably end up coming over here. We'll cut that off in the center. We'll bring the other piece over the exact same way. We'll have a little piece there left over. I can cut it off there. I'm just looking it over for now. All this metal here, you can see the distance here has to be the same. So if it's that much there, this right here tells me exactly what I need up front here. So I'm going to basically maybe draw a line down through there, and I'll know where to push the metal to get the right distance all the way along there on that grill. I'm going to weld this on. I'm going to weld it on from the bottom, and I do not want it to pull off. I'm probably going to go on the inside too and tack those on. I'm going to get myself a piece something to lay on, because the metal is everywhere. I don't know where that little piece of, I don't know where that board went, that sign board went. See that sign board anywhere? Where? I guess I used that one, I guess, yeah. But I had a signboard somewhere. This is brought to me by a father and son, and I appreciate it. I don't know where the other one is, but I may as well use it. A lot of metal down on the floor. Beautiful. Look at that. Comfy, comfy couch. Let's pull that on here. If you can remember right, there's lots of pressure on this. So I don't want to pull the sheet metal off, because that's what's all nailed to right now is the sheet metal. Tacking it on every inch. I'm going from one square stock across the sheet metal to the other square stock, every inch. Not coming off. Got my cord, sweetheart. Thank you. Didn't want that really to come off, but take it up here and move it up a little ways. Just make sure everything's on tight and right, that's all. Tight and right, that's all. Got it. Don't want that happening. Don't want that happening. Well, sweetheart. What?
That board started burning.
Thanks, baby. It's still burning? Just melting, that's all. It's just falling in love with that piece of... I'm just gonna pull that head a little bit. I don't know how much further you... Oh yeah, you get a little bit ahead further. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you. Douglas, Douglas, Douglas. Everything up tight up front. Right with you, Douglas. All right, it's going good, going really good. Almost to the center, and then we'll just cut the rest off. Is that tight there in the center, Dex?
You should put more grip straight here, because you start to come apart right at it.
Right where I was doing it? Yeah, one more grip there, bye. Just by the center, maybe? You want a bigger one?
That would be a good one.
Huh? Do you want one of these?
It would just sit right there.
Here. Tight?
Is that tight enough?
Well,
I mean, I think it should be.
no, that's good enough.
What do you say?
Any tighter, you'd be.
You'd be up against.
Weld it fantastic, upside down, work fantastic. Weld it right to the center. I'm gonna nail it on at the center, all along the top of it, and then we'll go for it. Ah. So, got that one a little close. So we're gonna nail it all the way along the top, even though we're gonna put another piece on, just to hold things in. I've got that a little close. I didn't like that. I'm not particular about a lot of things, but when I see a spot weld off like that, like, weird, eh? Weird. Sometimes. Just want to check and see if it is getting real hot. Not really. Don't want to warp anything, it's too nice of a panel. If you've ever felt a black car in the summertime, it's hot and it'll burn you, a black car will. So basically that's how I figure out how hot something can get before you start warping it, because you have a black car in the sun. It's when you're all done during the day. It's not, you don't pull back in the shop, it's all warped up on you. Yeah. So basically, you should, well, you just, what I'm saying is that's how hot it can be. Once you get it hotter than that, that's when you have an issue. So these welds, these front welds, you're not even going to see. We're covering them up. Stop it. Now, nothing is heated up, warped up, a little bit of heat going on, but it's all good. All right. These can come off. You want to take yours off, Douglas? I'll cut that piece off in the center, just so it looks like something. We'll bring the other piece over to match it. It's like my face and my arse. Match. They don't look alike. They belong together. It's a match. Match that. Now let's have our other piece, Douglas. Now what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to go in here and do the outside. Or just kind of wondering. I probably should weld it from the inside. I'm not sure if I want to weld this grill piece on the inside, because we're coming up here a ways. I don't want to mess this piece up here. I want that to stay exactly where it's at. When I put this piece, let's put this piece on, check it out, I guess.
What was that?
You're going just come my way, because we're going up. That's good. Well done. I'm going to cut that little square off.
Yeah, straightens out right there.
Cut that off. There's a place on the roller. When you start rolling it, you can see right here, when you start rolling it, it'll stop and you can't take it out, or you won't be able to get it back in. So there's always a straight part. You can see the little kink going on right there. We're going to cut that off. We don't want that kink.
Thinking again. I heard something flying.
What has to happen is I have to connect this piece of metal to that grill shell and have the same distance coming down. I can't weld it from the inside, and the reason I can't weld it from the inside is because I got this right here. I can't get my nozzle in through here to weld the sheet metal that's out here. So basically what that tells me is I'm going to have to weld it from the outside to make it look right. So if Doug wants to go on the inside, I'm going to see this, Doug, right here. Look, you can poke your head through if you want. But you see how, can it come there? Come over this side. See how we're the distance here? Mm-hmm. This is going to be pushed out for that same distance. You know what I mean?
She's pretty close though, isn't it?
It is.
Let's take, you're talking about right from about here.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah, I am. And I'm going to give you...
I've got a board over here that I can use.
All right, we'll just go, I'll tack that on where it's at there now. I'm going to have to weld it from the outside. Yeah. And what made my mind up is what's going on there. I'm going to get it right where I think I like it. Right. So here's where I like it. All right. Push, see this spot right here now, Doug? Come down, look at it, come here and look. Take a look. Actually, I'm gonna weld it on right here.
Okay.
Just push it just a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. No, let out. No. All right, just push it a little bit. Right, leave right there. Okay, let's come up here a little bit. Push it further. Okay, let's go up here just a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go with that. Don't look bad. Don't look bad. All right, come on out, Douglas. I think we got her looking good there. And the reason I stuck that like that, once we put this square stock come across, I'm not going to be able to get in there to weld that. What's that?
Does the bumper have to be so big, or can it be like that big?
You can be whatever you want it to be, sweetheart. What would you like it to be? Jolie's talking to me about the bumper. She didn't like the bumper, because I tacked up that far. She thought the bumper's going to be that big, but the bumper can be that big. It can be that big. It can be that big. Jolie wants 4 inches. All right, let's shut this off for a second.
I like how we got that measurement out of you. Should we go with that? 4 inches. It is.
That looks good up there. All right, let's try it. Like a black marker right here. So we're gonna build, actually, come down some, Doug. Tell him, say when, Jolene.
Down a little more. There.
I'm gonna cut this thing off, and I'm gonna have to cut it off. We've got that much distance in there. Cut it off right there. Hope we don't cut it off too short.
Don't. I was supposed to say, make sure you cut that right.
Try it. Yeah, we've only, if not, I'll weld it back together. I'm guessing a little bit. Guessing a little bit, I am guessing a little bit. All right, let's take a little more off her. Take a little more off her. What?
Too short here now.
Push it in. Look, we get all kinds.
Bring it over?
Yeah?
There we go.
Then we have to bring this. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. So what we'll do, we want to get that perfect for Jolene. Is that distance fine? Huh?
Right here.
I should have 2 of them is what I should have. What if we weld mine and then push yours over?
Sounds good. We'll bring along.
Yeah. Let me do mine. You gotta hold yours. I want to shove. A certain distance where it's center. Huh? Okay, well, I'll just do the right thing and go down and tell them that we're just filming for now. Geez, I did cut it too short, didn't I?
Yes.
Huh?
How would you not do that?
I didn't realize you must not have had your end tied up.
Oh, that's right. Blame it on me.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's fine. That's fine. I can do it well. Jolene can do it.
We're just filming right now.
Okay. Cut.
Were you camping and stuff, are you? Yeah?
But
If you have to turn around, we'll be done probably within half hour.
okay, sounds good.
Okay, if you have to turn around, you're more welcome to turn around anywheres.
Okay.
So if you have to move them boxes, you pull up around, do the loop,
Back in here.
do whatever you got to do, okay, brother?
Already?
Nice to meet you.
Yes, yes.
Nice to meet you. Nice man. Yeah, hopefully we can get that over there.
I mean, it looks like
We push it in, Doug, or does it go over?
the bar's got a twist in it too, you know?
Why are we so short, bye? Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well. This bar it actually does got a twist in
It's
it.
got a
doesn't
twist in it, yeah, that's what I thought too, and that's kind of off when you look at it.
It's twisted. Let's do this. And then just twist her up a little bit. I'm hitting right on that. See that right there? Actually, you know what? I'm thinking that we should make it fit. Instead of, because we got nothing to clamp it to make it go tight.
No.
Let's go shut this off for a second. Gotta hold it. That should probably be that should be welded down there before I do that. And the reason being is water could get up on the back side of that and get in there. It could. Let's make this fit. I'm gonna cut this off. Put it on there for a sec, and I can see. All right, watch yourself, Douglas. Close now, eh?
That's better, shit.
Just want to hit that with a hammer on this end a little bit. Bump. I can hit it on this, Doug. Just hold that in there. Just hold this. Put your hand on it so I rattle you.
Yeah, I guess.
Come my way a little bit. All we're doing is straighten it out a little bit. All right. You can go around your side. I'm not taking your side away from you. No friggin' way. Your side's short. Mine's not.
Yeah, okay.
See, I gotta get that. See that? Yeah, it needs to be straightened out. So, let's do this. Want to do it again? Getting closer, isn't it?
Yep.
Getting closer. Gotta be careful that, flip that right over.
See that? It's coming off the stand there.
Scary stuff. That's heavy. That comes down on you. That's heavy. You gotta hold right over to the grill, Doug. Make sure you hold over to the grill.
We are. Super high.
I can mold that. So we more or less got to get this fitting. I me take this. Grab this. Move that for a second. Move that big hammer. Leave that right there. Ready now. Fitting pretty good.
There it was. It's not bad.
One more little touch. Stay there, Douglas. I'll be right back. One for love. Just for you, baby. Just for you. Good. Okay. All right. And this side can be pushed in. All right, we're gonna tack it on there. I'm gonna knock this off straight. That's hot from one end it is. One second, grab the welder. We're gonna stick your end on first. You're gonna put that in between. Let's push this on tight if we got the right end on that end, do we?
I don't know.
And all the hammer marks will tell you. No, I'm just gonna straighten that out a little bit more. Right back. Stay still, Doug. Stay still.
Sure, no problem. I'll relax. Now we're talking. Now. Hold it in tight. Can you push that in tight? What? Oh, you're a spot welder holding you off. Yeah. Just that.
See this for a sec? So let's do it again. Look all right, up straight now. Push this in tight. Good man. You know what I did?
Did you?
I tacked it in where we can't get it off.
Yeah, you did. That's okay. One more will come off if you want to.
All right.
You know, you can just do a pull and snap right.
Put that in there like that. Let's make sure we get that in there. You want to push, hold that there?
Looks like it's lower here than it's at.
Shouldn't be.
But it is. Goodness, you got something. See over there, Rudy. Cover it there with your piece.
Watch yourself. Put it in here or up here. Hold it in. Down tight and in tight. Both. Got it?
Yeah.
Watch your eyes. All right, we're on to a good start. We get the first one. The right height. Push it in and hold it. Got it? Huh? Okay. Come along. Yes, and let's keep the same distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it in, push it down. So it's tight. Got it?
Yep.
It's the same distance though, is it? Yeah, on top of that. Yep, let's go right. Get pushed in, push down on it. Okay. Let's push it in. Just make sure she's in there. Bring that spot weld. Ouch!
Oh, rough.
Put it down on it. Get this up straight. Doing good now. Push that in. Get all the way. Yep. Good. Just down here. Push that in, Douglas. Good. Coat hanger.
Cool.
So we're not that shy. We're a coat hanger shy. I'm just going to tack that down that end so it don't come off. It looks good. Probably could have banged it in there a little bit more, but it's fine. Coat hanger it. We'll weld that up before we sheathe it. It's never too short when there's a coat hanger around. It's never too short. Here's a baby. Okie dokie. I'm gonna love tap that. Love tap. Don't have to, but I'm gonna. Just see what happens. Watch your ears. Good, good. Whole wheat shreddies. Now, let's stand back and take a look at that. We should be the same distance all the way around. So what's going to happen now is, I'm not going to do it this present moment because I have to weld this up. How much time I got?
We're in an hour.
Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to grind this off. I'm going to finish welding that up around there, that round where that grill is, that piece there, weld that up nice. We're going to come along, probably tack this, probably throw some tacks on the underneath of this so it can't go nowhere. Got to weld this up, and then we're basically just going to take a piece of metal and cover it so we can weld it along here and weld it along here. And then we're going to run it right to the front of the grill. And then basically that's what's going to have to be done to the other side. So you got welding all the way around here, all the way around here. Tons of welding. Thanks, Doug, you did a good job. Grinding them all out for me this morning. Excellent, because it had to be done. I was running and doing the square, this flat stock all the way around the front of the windows. We got that all tacked on. And if you can picture it, that all still has to be welded up. If you want to come take a look. Just starting, like that's all going to have to be welded up, and we're going to try to grind that all flush. Even this is going to be welded up, all them gaps, everything's going to be welded so we can grind it off. All this is going to be welded so we can grind it all off flush, and then we'll make it look like something. Then we'll cut our window shapes out of the metal that we have. All right, thanks everybody for coming back. We appreciate it. We got done what we could within the hour, which I think is done well. Jolene picked out the bumper size. That went well. The wheel well, Jolene picked out. That went well. And when you're able to make decisions like that, look how quickly something can get done. I could have went hemmed and hawed and pulled it out and pulled it in, pulled it in, pulled it out, and done that. Could have went the bumper 6, 7, you know, basically come up with an idea, go with it, and be done with it. Like it, that's when you change it. All right, thanks everybody for coming back. Like, subscribe. What else? Comment. Thanks, Jolene. My queen, Jolene. Come back tomorrow, and we'll be here.